Okay, so tonight we are roasting pumpkin shells. Savannah's gonna help me with the pumpkin shells.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did buy M&M's, honey.
Yeah, we bought M&M's for you.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to go to the store. Sorry, I'm like aiming at the floor. I wasn't even paying attention. Trying to put stuff away. But we had to go to the store because I was out of olive oil, and I need olive oil to roast these marshmallows. We're not roasting marshmallows. Pumpkin seeds. My goodness. I'm losing it today, I'm telling you. Okay, so here are my big bowl of pumpkin seeds. I gotta clean all of them off, get all this gunk off of them, and as I'm cleaning them and getting all the gunk off, I'm gonna put them in there, because afterwards you gotta rinse them anyway. So that's the system that I'm gonna use. Okay, so I just learned a trick to removing the pulp off of your seeds. I got all my seeds in there, but there's still, you can see like every once in a while there's like a little orange spot right there. And a good way to do it is just run the water in there. Move your hand. I'm sorry, the lighting is really bad in here. And I just mush my hand up in there like that. Shake some of the seeds off. And now all that pulp is stuck to my hands. It automatically just sticks to your hands. So I just do that a few times. And then finish rinsing through them. And then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so next we have to, I got olive oil. Oil our pan, and I just kind of rub it around, make sure it's nice and greased up. Okay, and this is after rinsing. You have to make sure to rinse these, but then, yeah, oil, not grease. I mean, I suppose you could use some spray too, but this is the way that I think is the best. And then, whoops, haha, spill. Pour your seeds out. Make sure it's a good single layer, but of course you can only do so much. This is about 3 pumpkin, well, not about, this is 3 pumpkins worth of seeds. And it fills the largest pan that I've got. Alright, sorry, trying to get them all placed onto my pan here. Make sure you pick any other pulp, orange stuff, slimy orange stuff. It's pulp, I guess. Oh, just a few more seeds in here. See, I'm trying to pick the rest of these out of here. That's what's going on. I don't want to miss a single delicious little seed. Alright, perfect. Pat down any bigger areas so they go into some of the smaller areas, but I don't know why I'm explaining this. I'm pretty sure that you can figure that out. Everybody's at least that smart, right? Okay, now we just the way that they are, we need to dry them. So we're going to put them in the oven. I preheated it for 300 degrees. And we have to dry them in the oven for 30 minutes. So put them in the oven and set your timer for a half hour. Okay, in this bowl we mixed a combination of salt, oregano, and grated Parmesan cheese. We just kind of put it in the bottom. It's kind of at your discretion how much you put in there. The reason why I didn't video is I was on the phone at the same time with my mother, and so I was not able to get you to actually watch that. We just kind of guess. We don't have an actual amount. I just take the salt jug and just pour it in the bowl. I just pour oregano in the bowl or Parmesan cheese, and I actually just let my daughter do it. So the seasonings that are on it are completely Savannah's. And then I put the seeds, after they've been drying for a half an hour, I let them sit out for a little bit so they cool. It doesn't take long because it's just a very thin layer of stuff. But I took the seeds and put them in the bowl on top of the seasoning, stirred it up, and then I added olive oil. Added olive oil, stirred it a little bit, maybe added a little bit more, and stirred it a little bit, and then one more time, stirred it a little bit, so just kind of as you feel it needs to be done. Now they're in the oven, still at that 300 degrees, and they're all right back on their pan and spread out. And this is supposed to roast for about 20 minutes or until they're crisp and kind of golden. So when they come out, I'll show you what they're kind of supposed to look like. Okay, so these are now finished. They're a little more kind of brown or goldish than they were before, and when you bite into one, they're crunchy. Some of them are still a little bit soft because of the oil, but I'm going to leave all of these overnight. Excuse me, they're actually addicting. I've been coming back and snacking them. I've been trying to get Savannah to bed. Anyway, so I'm going to leave them out to dry overnight, and I am also going to pack them up and give them out to friends. You know, in between, the first time the timer went off, first off, Robert shut my oven off, so I had to do it again. But the first time that they were actually cooking and the timer went off, I went ahead and tasted one, not just to check for texture, I'm getting ahead of myself, but to also check for flavor. And it turns out that we didn't add enough salt, and maybe too much oregano. So I'm learning in this particular recipe because I haven't done this exact seasonings. Anyway, very good though. I'm very impressed. So enjoy your pumpkin seeds.